Hi, my name is Matt Bernhardt, and this is a Massive Report screencast.
What I would like to talk about today is a lineup progression chart or a waterfall chart. The goal of this visualization is to illustrate the changes in a team's lineup over time, so game over game, or month to month, or season to season, and even longer. The format of the visualization is fairly straightforward. Down the left and across each row you have the games that the team plays, and then each column represents a player used by a team throughout the course of its life. The way that you see the way to read any given game is to look across, and any number that appears in bold was a player who started that game. Any number that appears in a lighter font is a player who came on as a substitute, and players that are highlighted in orange in this case are players who scored goals. So for the team's first ever game on April 13th, 1996, you can see who the starting lineup was. You can see the subs were Maisonov, Cozier, and Todd Yeagley. And by looking over and seeing which players have less than 90 minutes played, you can see even who came on for who. So Todd Yeagley relieved Shane Battelle. And then as you read each successive game down, you begin to see the patterns and the evolution of a lineup over time. So you see Mark Watson start the first 15 or so games and then not be used again. You see Billy Thompson play up through August 10th when he was injured. You can also begin to track, if you look back over who the goalkeepers were, you can see Bo O'Shaughnessy start the first dozen games and then lose his place to David Winner. One game back before the team signs Pat Harrington, who then gets injured, replaced in the 24th minute by David Winner. And then on August 10th, you have the first game by Brad Friedel, who finishes out the rest of the season. So it's a very interesting way of seeing what the trends are in a single season, and then you can also start to zoom out and look year over year as you start to see each individual player make their debut, and then as seasons go on or as personnel change, you can begin to see these numbers trickle out and peter out, and it's just a very interesting way of seeing how certain players remain or they leave the team. The lines that are vertical here indicate the year in which those players joined the team. So you see the list of players who started in 1996, then the class of 97, class of 98, class of 99, and so it's just a very interesting way, I think, of tracking how a team changes over time. So we'll talk more in future screencasts about the details of this visualization and others that I've started to put together, but in this case I hope just this teasing look at the waterfall chart or the lineup progression chart has been interesting. I invite your comments down below, and hopefully you found this interesting. Thank you very much.